games. Hey, I'm Zenny.
And I'm Johnny.
It's Easter and we wanted to make a special video.
Today we're gonna be showing you how to beat Super Mario World in less than 20 minutes.
We have 12 levels, 3 Yoshi Islands, Iggy's Castle, 3 Donut Plains, 4 stars, and Bowser.
The thing about this game is that it originally has 96 levels, but to do a speed run, you only gotta clear 12 of them.
Right.
And those are the 12.
Now to begin, we're going to be avoiding entire left side of the map and going straight to Yoshi Island 2.
Yes.
Now on this part, you're going to want to jump right above Yoshi so that when it unfreezes, you land right on top of him.
Now when you run through this, we don't know if eating the fruit actually kills time, but it seems to freeze the whole game when we do.
I've tried to avoid it before, but I feel like when I'm avoiding it, I end up hitting something else.
Yeah.
So it's a pain in the ass. But when you're at the end of the level, instead of jumping up to get points, just run straight through. If your points were to hit 100, you would go to a bonus round and lose time. Also, while you're doing the speed run, you're going to want to avoid anything extra that you find along the way.
Yeah, like a power-up block, just forget it. You just want to plow through the first few levels like no one's business. And when you're doing these speed runs, just go with the flow of the level. Don't think you're gonna jump too far or jump too short, because the thing is, like we did right there, you can use Yoshi as a sacrifice. When you jump with him, if you press A, you'll get that extra like boost jump.
Even more specifically, this level, if you can't see the platform ahead, most likely you'll be able to hit it when you jump.
Yeah. And about Yoshi, the reason to get him in the beginning is he's not really that important, but he's easier to get through the first 3 levels.
Right.
And basically after Iggy's castle, you won't even need him anymore because we discard him.
Even at Iggy's Castle, you don't use him.
Yeah, because he can't go in.
At least past this level. In this level, you want Yoshi because his feet are impervious.
Yeah, he can hop on the little, like, these spiked balls you'll see in a second, those.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to hit those.
Those things, when you hit it with Mario, you'll get hit, but with Yoshi, he'll just hop on them.
Now, when you might want to avoid them anyway with Yoshi, because when you hit them, as you saw there, you'll do a little baby jump and you might end up in the water.
Yeah.
Now, you can double jump over those platforms and avoid hitting every single one, but that's kind of dangerous, so we wanted to slow it down and make it a little easier.
It might also reduce time because falling in the water, like, it really slows you down.
Yeah. Now we're at Iggy's Castle, which is the first and practically only castle other than Bowser's. Now in this level, you're going to want to jump down right now and run forward, jump over the P, jump onto the net, and a fireball is going to come up, but if you're going at this speed, you will naturally pass it without even having to think about it.
You don't have to worry about, is it going to come back out? Just go right. You'll pass it. This next room right here, you'll see this giant hammer drop down. That's the only one you have to dodge to the left. For the rest of this room, you can just hug the right wall, and every hammer that comes down will dodge you even by a smidge, but you'll dodge all of them.
And this block is very important and one of the ones you need to get. It's a flower, and it's going to help you kill Iggy because it's one of the things that will knock him off the platform, and we'll show you in a minute.
Yes.
Alright, here we go. See, a combination of the fireball and jumping on him will get it off. Now, we did it really fast, but you want to take your time at first until you get used to it.
Yeah.
If you
Eventually, he'll just give up and jump in the fire for you.
Right. If you can't beat him right away and the teeter goes to the other side, wait, because he'll stay where he is, and when it teeters back, he'll still be at the edge.
Yes.
Now, we can't skip this. It's something that's inside of speedruns anyway.
Sadly.
Yeah, it's not anything you can skip.
You have to wait for the jingle to end, and then you can progress with the game.
By pressing B, I think.
Yeah, other than that, you're pretty much stuck. It's the same with the Yoshi text.
Now, the world speedrun right now, I think, is at 10 minutes and 11 seconds or something, so we wanted to do this a little slower, so you'll probably do it in under 20 minutes.
Yeah. This right here is probably the most important level of the entire game, mainly because of that item right there. You have to maintain the cape item for the rest of the run.
Right.
Now, once you get the cape going here, If you press left and up diagonal, opposite of where you're facing, you'll float up with the cape and maintain the bouncing.
Right.
I like to call it. And after that straight row of coins, you'll reach the end, and you can let go of the bounce.
When you're running and you know it's time to jump is when Mario spreads out his arms.
Yes. Now with the in this level, you'll want to switch the fire flower just because you can toast the fish real quick. You can avoid getting hit by a lot of them because some of them have a straight path that you have to wait for, but if you got the fire flower, you can plow through them.
And it's a good way to save your feather because there aren't going to be a lot more coming up. In this part, you can put on the feather, jump up, hit the turtle, grab the shell, and while holding the shell, it makes you go faster in the water, but we felt that's something that's a little more difficult to do, so we just go through it normally.
Yeah.
Now on the next part is going to be a P, and the P, what it'll do is it'll make the blocks into coins so you can go down to level. We press it right here because we know that we have enough time to make it to where we want to go, and we'll show you in a second.
Otherwise, you could grab the P and bring it over here, which all these coins would normally be just like blocks you can't go through.
Right. See, they just turned it to right there. And if you don't make it in time, you will be either stuck underneath there or you'll be stuck above it.
Yeah.
And the ghost level.
Oh boy. Now this ghost level, there are 3 doors on the second part of it, and you'll want to skip all of them, and we'll show you how to do that in a moment. This part right here, you could skip over him with the cape if you had it equipped. You could just fly over him, but this is the safer method. You just press the P and activate the little spring.
Right. Now, as you can see, if you follow what the single ghosts are doing, is that if they're looking at you, they won't follow you. But if you have their back turned to them, they will follow you, and that's something you need to use in the little ghosts and this mini boss that we're going to get to in a minute.
Now you're going to want to hit the middle panel here above the door. Don't accidentally press up and go in the door, so that'll kill time. And this is the boss right here. Now, you're going to want to stand where I'm standing and then go under the first mini ghost. Be sure to be facing them so they don't chase you.
He has a very specific
Hit 'em there.
path.
Yeah. And then to the right of the second ghost a little bit and launch it. And bam, he's dead.
Now don't get too excited and start picking up all the blocks beneath you because that is all that is beneath you and you will die.
Yes.
We tried this once, Johnny got a little excited and he killed himself.
I thought it was Minecraft. Started digging.
And now we're finally going to the star levels, which there are 4 of, and then it's Bowser. These levels are kind of difficult, and the reason why is because you have to beat them with the key notion, or else you will not be able to pass. And please dodge this mushroom if you have the feather and the flower at this point, or else you'll kill time and you will lose your leaf. I mean...
flower. I mean, what?
Feather!
The feather.
Feather. You want to go all the way right and jump down. If you go anywhere else, you will get completely lost because it's a huge maze of yellow blocks.
Yes. This one right here, you're going to want to pick up the star to make you invulnerable. Use Yoshi as a propelling device instead of Yoshi. I actually messed up here and made him grow because if he eats enough of anything, mushrooms, fish, anything, he'll grow. But as you saw when I was holding him, it would propel me forward faster than I'm swimming right now.
Right. You don't want to make him eat too much, so just dodge everything in general. Now, if Baby Yoshi eats the star, he will grow immediately, so you want to jump up and grab the star as soon as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Once you get to this point, it's pretty simple, and all the levels can be pretty easy, so you can kind of relax.
Don't go through this cave, or tube.
Yeah.
Instead, just go down here, hug the top wall. You don't have to shoot the fireball.
You are pretty close to the water, though, so make sure not to drop down too much. And as you see, we had to finish this with the key. If we didn't, it would have literally just sent us back to the star, and we'd have to walk again.
Yeah.
Now, on this level, you're going to want to make sure to press the P, or else he's going to drop these little evil shits that will kill you. As you can see, we hit him with the brick, but you want to make sure not to grab a brick from a level that only has 1 level in it, or you'll fall straight through.
Yeah.
The key is right there.
Also, make sure not to kill him too close to the finish line, I guess you would call it. because
It'll
I
make
did
you
it
finish.
once and I kind of exploded through it and beat the thing normally. Which you can't do.
Which will also kill your time.
Yeah.
Now this level. This level's a little tricky, at least it was for us. There's about 3 different ways to get to the key, and they're all kind of sketchy.
My original method was to get Blue Yoshi and the cape and just eat turtles, because when you have Blue Yoshi and he eats any type of turtle shell,
He can fly.
Yeah, he can fly. He has wings.
Now that means going back to the water level and grabbing him, so it's a little time waster, but it's pretty safe. The other method is go to fly completely underneath these bricks and grab the key, but that's a little dangerous and it includes flying right over your death.
Yeah.
So in this method, we go all the way to the right side and then we fall down.
This took us a couple tries.
We weren't. This was Johnny's first time trying this, so he had to make sure it was safe. It's a little daunting, but I promise you, if you walk down with the cape, you will make it. And there you are. As you can see, where the left path would have been if you had tried it.
And that right there, that little twirl with the cape, that is the only reason you need to maintain the cape throughout the entire rest of the run.
Yep, that's it.
Just that one little hit.
If you don't have that cape, you cannot open that box. Am I correct?
Yep. And bada bing, bada boom, you're at the end of the game.
Woo! Almost there. But we're going to go to 2 and 8. You can go to any of them that you want.
Yes, 2 and 8 are also my personal favorites because 2 literally is the easiest of the 4 set. Don't debate. Just don't. All you do is go right.
You can fly over it with the flower, the feather, but it's safer to just climb.
Yeah.
Now 8 has football players, and they can be killed by twirling with the cape. So you want to make sure you have that equipped. Now I've done others of them, other rooms, and they're not more difficult. I would just say it's whatever you're more comfortable with. So if you can get up to here quickly, like we did, then test them.
I accidentally got hit here, but it's no big deal because this room's pretty small.
And now we're in the darkness, but there's a little box coming up with a question mark, and it's red, and it points to a light. These guys are small and easy to kill, but we're with these Koopas that cannot be killed unless you throw them in lava.
They're called Mecha Koopas.
Thank you, Johnny.
That one's burned.
See, that one's burned. And you're in the clear, but now you're at the big guy Bowser.
This is the end of the game. This is it.
You did it. Congratulations.
This is it.
He looks a little silly.
I wouldn't say he has forms, but you have to hit him 6 times, and every 2 times you hit him, he goes out of screen.
He changes a little bit.
Yeah.
His
He
anger
changes his attack pattern.
Yeah. Because of how angry he is, he does a little different. Now, in between each change, Peach will come out because she's sitting under there for some reason, and she'll throw you a mushroom and help you out. Now, as you can see, you hit the Meta Koopas. What are they called?
Mecha Koopa.
Mecha Koopas, and you throw them up in the air and try to get them to land on his head. That'll hit him and count as a hit. That's the only way to hurt him.
Yeah.
As you can see, he just changes form, which means fireballs.
Yes. To avoid these, after the first one falls, just like get right next to it. Obviously not on top of it, and the other ones will just fall in line. You won't get hit by them. Also, in the beginning, I was jumping around like a maniac. Don't do that, because that propeller under Bowser's... I don't even know what to call that.
I almost said belly. When you get underneath Bowser's...
copter thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you hit that propeller, it will hurt.
It sucks, because if you do the Game Boy version, it won't bring you all the way down to little, it'll just bring you down to normal Mario.
Now, what I did there was a mistake. I threw the Mecha Koopa away, but now I just have to wait for another set to come out.
Right, if you do not make it with both, he'll kind of bounce around a little bit, do whatever his session is for that mode, and then you'll have to try again. He drops 2 of these balls whenever he does, and you have to hop over them. Do not try to twirl on top of them like Johnny does. I'm not sure why he did that. We like to show off.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun to do.
Just follow his pattern so you know when to throw it up. He tends to follow you, so as long as you run and then
Now, when he's going
back.
out of screen, you do not want to leave a Mecha Koopa with you because you don't want to dodge him and fire.
Right.
And that was what I mistakenly did here. I didn't throw him far away enough.
Right. And
So now he's kind of like, hey.
Once
And
you
then I
step
got hit by
on
fire because I tried to avoid him.
once you step on a Mecha Koopa, he will come back after some time. So if you feel like you've held a Mega Koopa for too long, then just let it go.
Yeah.
You'll get more.
And that was the good thing about keeping him there. I actually got him to I got to use him as a ammo, I guess. And right here will be the final hit. Bang.
Bingo! And you beat the game! That is Bowser's final form, and sadly the mushroom was covering his face. But that's okay, and you are now reunited with Peach.
Again.
Aw, she got it. Yeah. Alright, thank you for watching our video, and if you liked it, then don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
And if you use this tutorial and you videotape it and upload it,
Put it as a video response.
yeah, put it as a video response so we can check it out. And
If you have any suggestions for our tutorial, then make sure to put it in the comments below. Happy Easter!
yep, happy Easter.
See you guys next time.